So I am so happy that you guys are here. I'm sorry we missed dinner yesterday, but I'm telling you, I have been cleaning since the butt crack of dawn. What the? Hey, I was looking at TV just now and I'm watching this show called Escape to the Countryside. And basically, it's a show that's in Ireland where people go, or Scotland or England, they go to shop for houses, kind of like uh, Irish, English, Scottish version of what do you call that show? House Hunters. And the host goes, "So, what's it like to be a Klansman?" Say what now? I had to turn and look, but then I looked at him. He meant Klansmen, like the Scottish, the guys that wear the kilts. I was just like, what am I watching? Anyway, happy Labor Day. How's everybody doing? Da 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 da. We're gonna go in the kitchen and cook some food. Okay, so I'm putting on the apron today just because I guess I should put that on because I don't want you guys to think that I'm like super duper gross. How do I look? Okay, got the apron on. So for today's dish, we are going to have broccolini, okay? But this is a special kind of recipe. It's called roasted broccolini with sauteed mushrooms. And I found this a few years back on the internet. I will gladly leave the link in the description box below and you guys can check it out. The recipe is by basically, I guess it's a woman she has various recipes, but she's called the Neurotic Mommy. And how I came across it because I was looking for recipes not only with broccoli but with broccolini, and I came across this and I am in love with this recipe requires broccolini, okay? And as you can see, every single time my supermarket does buy one get one free, I'm on it. Okay, takes mushrooms, and she does put at the bottom of her recipe that you can use any kind of mushrooms that you want. I'm just going to use sliced mushrooms. I love all kinds of mushrooms. There's not one mushroom that I don't like. So you need some garlic clove, along with one of my favorites from the onion family, a shallot. You will need olive oil. You definitely need coconut butter. Coconut butter is kind of tricky because people think, oh, I can use coconut oil. And I want to tell you that you're not going to get the same flavor. You don't want to use coconut oil. And I think that she actually talks about that in the recipe. You can find this. I found mine at Whole Foods. Coconut butter is extremely expensive. It's expensive, but here's the good thing. I mean, you only need like a little bit. So you'll have this around for a long time. And the cool thing about coconut butter, even after you open it, you don't even have to refrigerate it. I love that. And I mean, oh my God, it's like, yeah, it's worth paying the money for because it's not like something that you're going to be like going through all the time. And optional, you will need red crushed peppers. I'm not a fan of red crushed peppers, but for this recipe, oh yeah, no doubt. You will also need a baking sheet, and you will definitely need some parchment paper, okay? So with that, we're going to get started, okay? Okay, so I want to be able like to actually show you guys like what I'm doing, but again, this is my one-man show. I'm really trying. But anyway, The first step that we had to do was actually place the broccoli on the parchment sheet, and you're going to drizzle the olive oil that they told you the amounts of. You're going to drizzle that on there across the, your broccolini freely, and you're going to set your oven to 425 degrees. I'm so sorry, y'all. And place that in there, and it's going to bake for 15 minutes, and that's on the parchment paper, okay? So put that in there. And me, I have to put the timer on because I'll forget. All right. And in the meantime, while that's happening, according to the instructions, we are going to put our mushrooms in the frying pan along with the all the other ingredients, and pretty much saute our mushrooms and our onions. Okay, so while the broccolini is in the oven, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add my shallots to the frying pan. I'm supposed to be adding my shallots and the garlic, and the garlic that I had in the refrigerator is rotten. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I was looking at the garlic and I was like, no, I don't need to buy more. I have plenty, and it's rotten. So I just basically am going to have to omit my garlic for today, but it does call for 2 fresh garlic cloves. And in the meantime, I'm afraid I'm going to have to use garlic salt or garlic powder, which I'm not really happy about because we all know that fresh garlic, nothing can compare to fresh garlic. But oh well, when in Rome. Okay, so I just added my mushrooms in with the shallots. It's looking pretty colorful already, just because of the fact that shallots is like this, like a lighter purple, than a purple onion. And I added some extra shallots because of the fact that I didn't have any garlic. All right. So we're going to release the moisture from the mushrooms. We don't want it to get soggy. We don't want it to get overcooked or whatever. We just want to release a little bit of that moisture. And once that moisture is released, that's when we're going to scoop out our coconut butter and we're going to add it in. And according to this, I think we need 1 teaspoon of coconut butter. Yup. And it does say that when we're releasing that moisture from the mushrooms, that you need to do it to about 6 to 8 minutes. So give it a little bit more time. And I forgot to say that this recipe actually has balsamic vinegar in there. I'm sorry. So right now I'm about to add the coconut butter, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. Okay. So we got these guys right here. We want to lower that heat. That's our mushroom and shallots. It's supposed to be garlic. Okay, frying up or simmering. And we're going to take here. Ooh, look how green that is. You see that dark green? So we're going to take our broccolini and we're going to add it in. Okay. Oh yeah. And only because I used 1 pack, is not a lot of broccolini. Like I said, it's just me, but I'd rather have okay, so we want to get that stirred up. I'd rather have plenty of mushrooms because remember, I am making salmon. So I'm going to be, like have all these extra mushrooms and shallots mixed in or laying on top of my salmon. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in there. That is looking so pretty with that green. Oh, because I don't like when broccoli is that dark camouflage army green. No, it's supposed to be nice and bright like this. And you can see the brown pieces on the stems from being roasted. And it's going to pick up that coconut butter flavor. Oh my God, it's so good. So I'm going to finish this and then get the salmon ready. Okay, now when I baste my salmon, I normally will use everything bagel seasoning, right? It actually comes in a season. But because I am doing this dish and the flavor of the shallots and the coconut is already in there, I don't want to disturb the flow, right? So I'm just going to baste my salmon in coconut aminos. And coconut aminos is so good. Oh no, I forgot. I made a mistake. It took off the spout. Oh, and it came gushing out. That's okay. That's okay. We can fix it. Jeez, me Christmas. Oh, see what I mean? It's hard. It's hard being a one-man show. Oh well. And we can break that up with a little bit of date sugar, which I actually base sometimes my salmon either in date sugar or maple sugar. Okay, so salmon has 2 more minutes and I'm just going to go ahead, tidy up the kitchen, and we are going to sit down and have a fabulous dinner and conversation. Phew! Dinner is served. It is so freaking hot because it's Texas. Woo! Yes. Let's do this. Let's get the tongs. Oh. What? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, the lighting. Let me see if I can get it out here, y'all. Can y'all see that? Oh, such a pretty plate of food. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Look, I keep trying to get that lighting. I know it's horrible lighting. Oh, look, I'm trying to step out the way. Can y'all see it? Whoa. So I am ready to eat. Oh, look at that smoke. Look at the smoke. Woo, and that is a pretty plate of food. That's a pretty, look at that smoke coming from there. Oh yeah. Woo, y'all already know. You already know. All right, let me fix this camera. Let me see if I can get it like that. I'm telling you, I guess I should get the tripod. I'm gonna have to get the tripod. Okay. Woo! Okay. I think this is good. Might be, ooh, let's just take another look just in case. Oh, look at that pretty green. The shallots, the salmon's underneath. Oh, hi. Ooh, my Afro puff. Ha! What's up, everybody? And as you know, got my water. And remember when I talked about these last week? So this week I am focus. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Anyway, this flavor is, last week I had some kind of basil. I think it was blueberry basil. This one is strawberry lemon orange blossom water fusion. Woo! So we are going to pour our water in there. We're going to have to let it steep. And remember, it is a cold brew. I'm ready. I'm ready to look like eat. Like I haven't eaten. Like I've never seen food before. All right, let's get this straight. Now, Linda, I am using a regular fork, okay? I'm going to try my best to be mindful not to scrape my teeth, but I'm sorry, sweetie. This plate does not deserve to be eaten with a wooden fork. It's just, no, not going to happen. If I get out of control, how about this? I'll make you a bargain. If I get out of control and I start to hear myself clinking, I will get up and go get the wooden fork. Okay? Whew. Oh, my God, I'm sweating. I am sweating. That is the worst. To turn on the oven in Texas in the summertime. I don't know if I got my sweat mustache going on. Let me try to figure this. Okay, there we go. I think that'll look good to y'all. It's not like y'all can answer. All right. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, my friend, Bridget, she says every time I think she asked me one time, she's like, are you Catholic? Or because she was just like, she thinks of, when I say that grace, she thinks of, what's the show that I like? Blue Bloods. Is it Blue Bloods? Yeah. And you know how they sit around the table and they say that. And I did go to Catholic school, right? I was raised in Catholic school, but then went to Baptist church on Sundays. But nevertheless, I mean, you know, all I know is that, yeah, I was saying grace before every meal. So nonetheless, you don't have to be formal. Just say, hey, thank you. Oh, I don't even know where to start, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop sweating. Coming out of that kitchen. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait. Look, I can't even wait for the thing to be fused. I'm going to have to drink the rest of this cold water that I couldn't fit in the bottle because I'm hot. Okay. Where do I begin? Oh, a piece of salmon. Surprisingly enough, even without the garlic, Bart, I said I was going to have something special for you. You said family's coming and they're vegetarian. Now, I don't know if they eat fish, because sometimes vegetarians will be like, they'll say they're vegetarian, they just don't eat red meats or pork, they just might eat fish or chicken. There's a word for that, begin with P, I forgot what it is, but nevertheless, this broccolini, I almost spit out the broccoli because the flavors was popping off in my mouth. My taste buds are so pleased with me right now. And the mushrooms. And remember in the recipe, I said it was optional for the red pepper flakes. What y'all didn't see is I did put the red pepper flakes in there right when I took it off the heat and just kept, you know, like stirring it around. Ooh, It's so good. Mmm. Mmm. This is when you start saying life is good. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. We're going to get to conversation. We are going to get to conversation. I just need a few more Trying to get my water together. Open up the blinds. I think some of that sunlight will come off my face. Let's see. Not too bad. All right. I guess from y'all angle, it's not that dark, but I feel like I'm eating in the dark. But anyway. I don't know how much conversation you're going to get out of me while I'm eating today. You're going to get some conversation. Mm. I actually had got up to go put some extra mushrooms on my plate. So, anyway, like I was saying, if I was saying anything, it is officially, summer pretty much is officially over. I don't go by the calendar. I just go by the last holiday. And the year isn't even over, and I'm doing so much reflection, you know, of where we are, you know, in this nation, pretty much in this world. And one of the things that, you know, as we move forward into the future, excuse me, you know, you hear a lot about a cashless society. I have to tell you this story. So yesterday morning, I got up and I knew I was going to do this recipe. So I had to go to the market. I had to go to the market mainly for Ruby to get some fresh produce. And I got at the supermarket at 8:05 on Sunday morning. Nice and quiet, you know, before, you know, church gets let out and people come, you know, and then you got to remember it was going to be some heavy traffic in the supermarkets because you had Labor Day shoppers. I think it took 20 minutes for me to do my shopping. And I get in line. And I noticed that there's only 2 registers open. And that's fine. It's Sunday morning, right? Early Sunday morning. So it wasn't a lot of people. And then they had like the self-checkout lines that was open. And I started looking around and realizing these lines was insatiably long. For too long. They weren't going anywhere. And basically what happened was that their system went down. They could not take credit cards, debit cards. They couldn't even take checks. I guess because they had to, you know, if you do a check now, I mean, I don't write checks out at stores, and I don't think I ever have. Even when I was younger, like when it was popular to do. I've never done it. they could only take cash. And to make matters worse, their system, when they would scan the food, it would take 5 seconds per item. So imagine you go swipe and then you'd be like, boop, swipe, boop. It was just like insane. I was mad because of the fact that the manager is running around, or assistant manager or whatever. You would think that he would say, hey folks, the system's down, but he didn't. He was just like, just running around. So you didn't find out that that the system wasn't down until you got to the cash register, right? People were like furious because they had been staying in line. And then what do you think you heard? I don't have enough cash, or I don't have this kind of cash. So I had overheard like what was going on, like 2 people in front of me. And I felt, okay, there's 2 people in front of me, right? Let me see, 1, 2. 2 people in front of me. Well, technically 3, because one person was already at the register. Then I had 2 people in front of me. Because I heard what was going on, I turned around and told the people behind me, hey, your system's down. They're only taking cash. That's all they can take, right? So basically what I'm saying is that I was just like, let me do my part, because apparently the store isn't going to walk around and tell people that standing in line waiting don't understand what the holdup is. They're just thinking that either you got a customer that's steady running their mouths, holding up the line, or you have these cashiers that they're moving extremely slow. So I do my part. And while I was waiting, I was lucky enough to be able to run to the ATM, some rinky-dink ATM machine that they had in the store. It wasn't even a bank. I hate those. You know, the ones that charge you like $3.75 or $4. It wasn't even like a bank like Chase Bank or Bank of America or whatever. But I was there and I had been doing, staying there forever. Something told me to take out more than what I did. I took out some money, but I miscalculated, and I don't know what I was thinking, because I also had cleaning products, and cleaning products will run up a bill very quickly. But anyway, I get back in line and I get to the register and I tell the lady, look, I can't go over this amount. This is all the cash that I have. So basically what happens is I get my food and I go. Now, as I'm leaving the supermarket, every single person that is coming in, I am saying, sir, ma'am, I just want to let you know before you go in, their system is down, right? And I tell them what's happening, like, you need cash. Some people was like, thank you. I mean, most people were thankful that I told them, right? You had one guy curse, he's not cursing at me, he's cursing about the situation, saying, damn it, I could have went to Walmart. Now I got to go back to Walmart. Another person said, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to go ahead and run to the bank, my bank, go get some cash. One person said, I got to go here. This is the only market that has what I need. Okay. So I got in the car. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not saying I'm the greatest person to ever walk the earth. Lord knows I'm not. What I'm saying is, I don't understand how even something that minute, that people were really about themselves. And what I mean by that is that you couldn't even say, turn around and say, oh, this is out. You know, like I'm up here telling people. You would think that the people that I told would then pass it down the line. You tell somebody down the line, hey, pass it on. The registers don't work. Pass it on. Registers don't work. Pass it on. You remember when we was in elementary school, right? And you liked a boy or you liked a girl. And so you wrote a note that said, do you want to be my boyfriend? You want to be my girlfriend? But basically, let's say I was sitting in the front of the class, right? So I'm in the front. But the guy that I like, right? We'll say his name is, I don't know, David. David sits 6 people behind me, okay? So this is me. When the teacher turns his back, I say, get my little note. Linda, pass this to David. Now, David is all the way in the back. So she says, okay. She grabs the note. Then Linda says to Virginia, Virginia, pass this to David. Virginia then says to Chris, Chris, pass this to David. And then finally, right behind Chris is Katie. And he goes, pass this to David. And then David gets the note. Each person had to play a part so they can get my love note to David. Do you understand where I'm going with this story? I know everybody's played that game. Maybe not this generation because they don't know anything about passing notes. What they know about is texting. I don't even know how that works. I don't even know if they're allowed to have phones in the class. I don't know. What I'm saying is that's how you did things. You passed the note. These people, they was just like, I told them, it was just like, oh, I got the information, cool. Yep. I was disgusted with society. I was so disgusted. I wasn't disgusted. I was disappointed in my fellow man. Because when I told Linda the story, Linda was the one that said, yep. It was every man for themselves. And I thought to myself, God help us if we go on another lockdown. Because you would think that what we went through last year, that people would learn to look out for one another. I'm not saying, you know, they had to all go around spreading the news, like posting pictures on light posts, you know, saying Albertson's system is down and they're only taking cash. But them people had me up in there playing Paul Revere. I'm like trying to spread I'm trying to spread the message. And I just kept thinking to myself, how much effort did it take? You know, the mother who was coming in with children, who already the attention span is short. Don't you think she would appreciate it if somebody had said, hey, lady, you need cash. And you're going to be standing in line with them 2 screaming kids. Give her the opportunity to say, maybe I'll come back. Or let me go to another store. Because these kids are already impatient. You understand what I'm saying? That's the first part of the conversation. Or my first thought. The second thought is as I was going home, I started thinking to myself, see what I'm saying? Everybody's pushing for a cashless society. I don't understand why you need to get rid of cash. Because apparently, cash was everybody's. It was your best friend yesterday if you had it. See what I mean? Every time people be like, we're going to a cashless society, one day we're not even going to need it. Yes, you are. You're going to need the cash. There's no way of getting around it. And I'm going to tell you why. People, newsflash, systems break down. Okay? They break down. You know why? Because they're not perfected. And if you're saying, Cheyenne, that's once in a blue moon. It depends on what you think once a blue moon is, because within a 6-month period, this is a true story. Back in March, mid-March, I had to go to Lowe's one Saturday morning to get some dirt from one of my plants. I get in line on a Saturday morning, and y'all know what Lowe's and Home Depot look like on Saturday morning. I'm talking about before 9 a.m. Lines are stretched from here to Easter Bit. The workers are coming around saying the systems are down. What? What do you mean the systems are down? They had to handwrite out every receipt, every line item. Each cashier had to take their cell phone. They had to look up their own promos. And these poor kids was just like lost because they're so used to touching buttons. They were like trying to figure out the calculations with the discounts, everything. So if you brought up some pliers and they happen to be like 20% off, the poor kid had to sit there and figure out what the sale price was, or if he was able to look it up on the site. He had to write it down. He had to write down the SKU. Then this is what they were doing. Because when I say their system was down, that means if you had cash, you had to have exact cash because the register wouldn't open to give change. The system was down. So guess what they was doing? They was writing down people's credit card numbers. Remember back in the day, you stick a credit card in there? And you go, shuku, shuku. That was the sound, shuku, because it make a carbon copy. These kids had to write down your credit card number, write down your full address, write down the CVV number, whatever that thing is on the back of your security thing. They had to write all that down, and then they had to calculate the tax. Yep, I had to do all that. They had to write it down. It was horrible. I had the exact cash, right? Well, I think I had cash, and I want to say I had cash, and maybe I was supposed to get $2 back, and I'm like, man, forget it. And they's like, but ma'am, I'm like, I don't have time for that, because the thought of somebody writing down my credit card number. Anyway, yeah. That happened in March, and now I'm standing in the supermarket yesterday. What I'm saying is that stop thinking that we're to the point where we don't need paper. I'm not talking about the maniacs at work that still want to print out every email. I don't understand, because I'm not a paper person. I can't stand paper. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about trying to omit cash altogether. We're just not there. Yep. I'm sorry, I just had to share that story. So good. Other than that, so good. It's so good. There was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. I forgot. Let me think. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Was good. That was good. Linda, how'd I do? I don't think I clinked my teeth too much. I was struggling. I was so struggling, Linda. Mm. Mm. Woo! Yes, so good. Again, I can't believe that today is Labor Day. You know what that means? No more white. Have you ever seen that movie Serial Mom with Kathleen Turner? That lady was crazy. She killed somebody because they wore white after Labor Day. She was disgusted with them. It's a dark comedy. I forgot what year it came out. Miller knows what I'm talking about. Miller, if you're looking, you can put it in the comments below. That is me and Brian's. I call him Miller because his last name is Miller, but like Miller time. We love that movie because Kathleen Turner is like a PTA mom, and she would kill people for stupid stuff. I mean, stuff that me and you don't think about. She'd kill you if you wore white after Labor Day. She killed people because this is during the time when Blockbusters like was the, Netflix hadn't came out yet. She killed people if somebody forgot to rewind the tape. I mean, it was stupid stuff, but it was the way she did it. It was the way she did it. It's a dark comedy. I'm not laughing because this lady's walking around like as a serial killer, but it's called Serial Mom with Kathleen Turner. I'm sorry. I love movies like that. Some broccoli in my teeth. Mm. So, what was everybody up to today? I really hope that y'all had a great Labor Day. I hope that you enjoyed having dinner with me in this crazy conversation. Barb, you thought that you was going to prepare what was that? Possibly, the lentil shepherd pie. I don't know, Barb. You tell me. But then knowing my luck, y'all probably be like, I don't like broccoli. I don't like mushrooms. But I got a funny feeling, Barb, that you probably have a great palate, like a wide palate. I know Linda has seen me make this before. She's never seen me make it, but she knows that I've made it before. So, yep. And what else? Oh, so since I can't post, like, I'm not at that level yet on YouTube where if you go through your mainstream, you can see actual posts, not videos. I'm talking about posts, like as if you're posting on Facebook or Instagram just with a picture. I'm not at that level. That actually you can't get that perk until you get to a certain level. So I need to take this moment and this opportunity now to say what's coming up this week. So I have I think I'll have 2 crochet videos. Oh my God. 2, because I actually completed one, so it's just a matter of me recreating it. And one is another one is another pillow, and then the other one is a hat. So I just want to follow up or just let you know what's coming down the pipeline, because again, I just, I'm working so much and my hours are long, but I am really, really trying to stay on top of this. And again, I appreciate everybody that looks at this channel. I appreciate everybody who always clicks on and takes time out of their business. I'm always talking about how busy I am. I'm glad that you have enough time or you take time to watch my videos. So thank you. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for staying with me and supporting me through this. I'm just going to keep trying to bring you content or whatever. And one other thing too. I know that as a creator, like a crocheter, that You know, I know people do reviews. I've only done one review on a product since I've been on this channel, or I've created my channel, whatever. But everybody's on this, what is this thing called? Go-go yarn. I'm not on that kick. I'm not on that kick. And I'm sorry. There's some things I just won't jump on the bandwagon. And I know that they said that you're supposed to give people what they want. And I believe in that to a certain degree. But since I was a kid, I mean, my dad will tell you, I kind of do my own thing. I go against the grain. I mean, sometimes, if my dad saw me starting to go with the crowd, he pull me back and say, be your own person. And I am my own person. As you can see, it's starting to get dark because of the lighting. So, oh God, yeah, starting to get dark. Let me fix that. Hold on. Woo. Wow, that's all I had to do. It was really starting to get dark. I was sitting here in the dark. But yeah, I tend to go against the grain. I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. But if there is something that you would like to see me do crochet, put it in the comments below. And also, again, my link to my Instagram page will also be in the description box, along with this fabulous recipe. And that's the recipe for the broccolini, not so much for the salmon. Okay. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you would like for me to do, because the holidays are coming up and I will see if I can do special requests. So I don't want to smile too much because I can feel like I got broccoli pieces in my teeth. Anyway, so yep, I'm getting a little bit smaller. My little gut is getting a little bit smaller and I'm feeling a little smaller. I feel a little lighter. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope everybody's had a great Labor Day. Until the next time, be safe. And when you see something happening, remember, pass the note. Pass the note. Tell people. Don't have them standing there looking like boo-boo the fool when you know things don't work. You want somebody to do it for you? All right. I see you guys later. Peace out, homies. Be blessed.